Hello, hello. It is Saturday evening and I'm getting in my daily movement and I forgot my water. One moment, please. Now you're going to get a real good view of the couch and the craft stuff that's still all over from when I dug it out yesterday and started organizing, and then the organizing wasn't done, but I am for the moment. Today has been, I slept in today and then I just really haven't felt like doing much of anything. So I haven't done much of anything. I just took it easy. But I'm here with my workout because I'm committed. So I'm here. And I brought along with me these two beauties these collages that I created yesterday on my YouTube channel because I think they're gorgeous and they're going to get cut up and made into different things to go in my junk journals. But I thought you might like to see those, and if it interests you, you can come over to the YouTube channel and see how I made them. They've got a bunch of stuff collaged and then some different watercolors on there. And I find collaging to be so relaxing and therapeutic. But yeah, so just had to show those, and I see that somebody is now watching live, so I'm going to show them again real quick. Made these on my YouTube channel yesterday. Gosh, a couple of months ago, a friend recommended the book. I got to look at it again because I don't remember off the top of my head the whole thing. It's called The Oil That Heals: A Physician's Successes with Castor Oil Treatments. And it's by M.D. McGarry. And so she recommended it. Actually, it wasn't a couple of months ago. A couple of months ago, she told me that one of the things that she's doing that she thinks has been helping with weight loss is putting castor oil on a cotton ball and putting it in her belly button every night. Now, if you don't know, the belly button, like if you use essential oils and things like that, putting them in your belly button is a really great place to put them because that's where your umbilical cord connected. And so it's the fastest way to get stuff to all parts of your body. So if you want healing to all parts of your body, you put something healing in your belly button. Well, so I had started doing that. I don't quite remember. I don't necessarily do it at bedtime because I don't remember every night at bedtime, but I do have it where I put it in there mostly every day. Sometimes I forget, but I do the best I can. And I don't know if it's helping with weight loss, but my thyroid is already all of a sudden starting to function. And so I'm wondering if it's helping with that. And I watched two different videos about it today about how it helps with, youthful skin. And I knew that it's supposed to help with like hair growth. And so a lot of people put it like on their eyelashes to grow them or their eyebrows. And I've been meaning to make an oil to do oil treatments on my head with castor oil, rosemary essential oil, and cedarwood essential oil, because those are all supposed to stimulate hair growth. And my hair has thinned out quite a bit. It's not nearly as thick as it was when I was younger. But I haven't gotten around to making it yet. So, but I also just a couple of days ago started putting it on my knee. I have a pretty bad patch of psoriasis on my knee. And I've tried all kinds of different things on it. I don't like putting the steroids from the dermatologist in there and on it. I mean, if it gets really, really bad, occasionally I will. But I don't do that very often. And the video I was like, I bet castor oil would help this. So I was after I put it on the cotton ball on my belly button, I put some on my hand and rubbed it into my knee. So I also rubbed some into my belly, and it was just kind of intuitively that I did that. Well, the second video that I watched tonight, which if you put castor oil in the comments, I will share the link to that video with you. So she talked about how every night before bed, she'll lay down in bed and she'll pour castor oil into her belly button. So it like fills her belly button, and then she'll rub it around on her belly as well. And then it helps with digestion. and that it also helps with menstrual cramps and pain from endometriosis. And I thought, well, that's interesting. I wish I'd known about that back when I was dealing with menstrual cramps, especially last year when I had the 3-month-long menstrual cycle from hell. Actually, I guess it wasn't even last year. It was 2022. Man, time goes by fast. But anyway, so all these different things that castor oil can help with. And, it is, it's absorbed the deeper than any other oil by the body. And, excuse me. Goodness. So, somebody else had told me about, I think somebody told me about putting it on your thyroid to help your thyroid function, which I hadn't started doing yet, but I did put it on my face and my neck today after watching those videos. And it's also supposed to help with cellulite. And the woman on the video said that she put it on her belly throughout her pregnancy and doesn't have any stretch marks. And she's like, I don't know if it's because of the castor oil, but I feel like that probably helped. Oh my goodness, I got another sneeze. Oh my gosh. What in the world? I haven't sneezed that many times in a row in a long time. Here comes another one. Good grief. Feels like something crawled up my nostril. Oh gosh. So anyway, yeah, castor oil. I had asked her, she had recommended the book when I was talking about an issue a friend's daughter was having, and I just texted her again after watching the videos. I was like, what's the name of that book again? Okay. So I haven't ordered it yet, but I might get it for my Kindle because it's $8.49 on the Kindle, and I kind of like reading books on my Kindle because my eyesight is going. My eyes are like rapidly deteriorating. My vision ever since I had a head injury in 2020, and my eye doctor said, this is not from you aging. This is from the head injury. So, and I'm due for an eye exam and new glasses. So, but it's nice to have books on Kindle sometimes too. Like I love, like that's, I don't know. There are a lot of books that I like to have the paper copy so I can have it in my hands. I've always been a book person. I've always loved like actual books. And I've got this gorgeous bookshelf that a friend of mine got for me when I was in Houston. And I have way more books than can fit on it. I've got boxes upon boxes of books in the garage. It's time to downsize and get rid of some of those. Some that I know I will read, I will keep, but there are some that I probably will never read. And so it's time to let them go to other people who might actually read them. So, but yeah, this castor oil stuff, there's so many things that are natural and better for us, and far better for us than pharmaceuticals. Oh, that was the other thing. So I had learned several years ago, I had learned about castor oil packs, and I believe it was Edgar Casey that I was somebody that I was working out with in the pool at the women's club back in the day when we had our saltwater pool that was like my haven. I loved going to the women's club. Don't get me started on the man that made them shut it down. Anyway, so I was having a lot of pain, dealing with pain in my shoulder then. From an injury, and so she recommended castor oil packs, and so I looked them up, and so I had gotten, and that at that point I didn't know the specifications for castor oil that you should get, which you should get it in a glass, like a brown tinted, dark tinted glass bottle, because it does degrade with light exposure, and you want organic and you want pressed. and hexane free, because some companies use hexane and other chemicals to extract the oil from the seeds, and then that of course adds those toxic chemicals into your castor oil. And castor oil is so powerful that it actually will like start to erode the inside of a plastic bottle if it's in a plastic bottle. So, and then the toxins from the plastic leach into it and are absorbed deeply by your body when you put them on with castor oil. But the video I watched today, she also talked about how it, because it's absorbed so deeply, if you put it on with your other skincare products, it helps your body absorb them even better. So that's kind of cool. But so I learned about castor oil packs, and what you do is you take, and what was recommended was wool fabric. Well, I had some wool yarn that I had made a scarf with, and I had enough left over that I made like a circle out of this wool yarn, and I would soak it with the castor oil, and then you put it on the spot that's painful, and you put plastic over it, and then you put a heating pad on it. Excuse me. And it helps so much with pain. Like I'm thinking, like, why didn't I think of that last year when I hurt my knee so badly? But it's really amazing for pain. I am very grateful that my pain levels have gone way down. I can't stand for very long without getting into pain, but as far as like the constant all day, everyday pain, I don't have nearly as much as I used to. Case in point, I forgot my morning meds again this morning because it used to be that I was in so much pain that I couldn't wait to take the meds to get out of pain. And now I am not in pain like that. So I don't have that pain reminding me, oh, take your meds, which I did take them. I just took them later in the day, which is not ideal because there's one that I did not take because it's not, because it might cause some insomnia if I took it that late in the afternoon. So, but missing it for one day won't be a problem. It's okay. So yeah, castor oil is pretty awesome stuff. I'm excited to see like putting it on my knee, and I wish I would have taken a picture the first time I put it on there, but I'll have to take a picture now. I've only put it on a couple of times, and we'll see if it gets rid of the eczema or helps heal that. Hey Jess, good to see you. Happy Saturday. How's your weekend going? I know I've had a very low-key relaxing day. I have not pushed myself to do much of anything today. So I'm here for my workout, but I haven't even gone to the craft table yet today. Though I think I might go when I'm done with this video. I was like, ooh, I want to go to the craft table. And I was like, nope, you got to go get your workout in first. Then you can go to the craft table if you want to. So, oh, I'm definitely feeling this in my thighs tonight. My quads. So. Woohoo! Way to go, Ryder. That's awesome. Getting a large chunk of your chapter written. I bet that feels good. I know I love it when I get a good chunk of writing done. My mom has been like, you need to write more. And I'm like, I know. So that's awesome. I look forward to reading that, Jess. Ooh. Yeah, it's been kind of rainy here today, and it was definitely sleeping, hide under the covers, not hide under the covers, just, sleep in. Didn't wake up at 5 for a change, which was nice. Then I got up for a while and watched a little bit of a couple YouTube craft videos, and I was like, no, I'm tired. I'm going back to bed. So I took a nice nap. Thank you. I have made a promise and commitment to myself and to my community that I'm going to show up for daily workouts. And, 10 minutes minimum There may be days, like if there's a day that I'm not feeling well, I'm going to come on and say, hey, I'm not feeling well, but I showed up. But yep, I'm keeping up the consistency, and committing to other people that I'm going to show up and do this has really helped me to stay accountable and stay consistent. Because there have been a couple of days that I've been like, oh, don't really feel like it, but I made a promise, so I'm going to show up. So, oh yeah, definitely had to run a couple of errands today, and I was like, oh, there's a little bit more room between my belly and the steering wheel. This is nice. I like that. So definitely seeing a little bit of a difference. Yes, Hawaii, here I come. Yes, the beach is calling my name, and I'm looking forward to it. So, oh, yeah, I think we're gonna call it a night. I got some good bouncing in tonight. And I haven't had dinner yet, so I think I'm going to go have some dinner before it gets any later. A little late to be eating dinner, but you know, that's life. Hey, I see somebody else just joined us. And someone else. Okay, maybe I won't log off just yet. Just have a great night. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, give those kiddos some snuggles for me. Oh, man. Yeah, feels good to move and get the heart pumping, the blood pumping. So, all right. Well, I am going to go say goodnight and go fix a little something for dinner. And I will see you next time. I hope you do something today that sets your soul on fire and brings you joy, and that you follow your bliss. Take care. I'll see you next time. And I was just about to try to press the end stream with my finger on the screen on my not a touch screen computer. Again.